It's basically them talking about all the reports of child abuse that went on in the Catholic Church
I see. Oh,
and all the cover-ups that went involved, like who was involved, all the lawyers. And this is on a true story too. This is a true thing that happened in 2001.
true story of how Boston Globe uncovered the massive scandal of child molestation and cover up within local Catholic. I don't know how to pronounce that word.
Our Yep, we're just gonna keep going. The Catholic Church.
It's big small talks with Chucky, me and you. It's big small talks, BSing with the group. It's big small talks, expanding points of view. It's big small talks. It's big small talk.
All right, welcome back to the Big Small Talks podcast, everybody.
I'm back, y'all.
You know who it is. We got Chuck Nasky in the sky, Chuck Nasky, and your boy
Away in space.
Lil Roachy. Got the old OGA Roach hat, one and done, never made again.
Sorry, I had to get my headphones.
It's all good.
Make me sound nice and smooth on here.
Yeah. So let's see. You got the Saddest Faction hoodie repping right now.
Dude,
looking
facts,
looking
bro.
clean right now.
Gotta show it off for my boy Justin.
Yeah.
And it has a great feel too. Like it's not like
it's a reoccurring brand that comes on the pod. So shout out to Justin. Definitely got to have him back on here again because that was a good time. That was fun.
Dude, I had so many clips from that episode.
Yeah. Like I feel like that was like your Nick or like your Wesley, because like when we had Wesley on here, we had like a bunch of just like high school stories and hockey stories and stuff like that. So like it was nice to have that from your side too.
Yeah, for sure.
That was fun.
No, Justin's always a good time. And his merch is like actually like really cool. Like I have, I don't know, 3 or 4 pieces of his merch. Like, you know what I mean? It's not even, like I'm willing to pay money for his stuff.
Yeah, no, he's out there getting it. I want to get my buddy Spencer on here at some point. He's so hard to like get a hold of and he's so busy, but he has this brand called oh, now I'm not going to be able to think of the name. It's called hold on.
Google
Please hold.
Google it. Now, while you're doing that, the thing about his hoodies too are they're heavy but thin, if that makes sense. So it's like a thick material, but it's not like there's not like filling in there to make it like puffy.
Yeah.
Like it's just a heavy jacket, like thick material, but like good material. So
yeah. Spencer's brand is called .calm.
.calm, like CALM.
.calm, which is such a I always like am so pumped when I see like people come up with like really like unique like names, you know what I'm saying? Like that is just that is like such a catchy name. Let me show you. Can you see my screen?
Yep. Oh, with the masks and stuff.
Yeah. So
that sounds kind of big right now, dude. Like everyone's wearing like the ski mask.
Yeah, it's kind of like that stuff is kind of new, but like just his let me see if I can find his logo. This is like his logo. It's just like so like calming.
That's sick.
It's like
dude.
super chill. But yeah, shout out Spencer O. Would like to get him on the pod. It's just he's a busy boy. He does a lot. He produces, he does film, he's got a clothing company. Like, and he actually like has like a video of him like pressing the shirts and stuff like that. Like, so he was out there like doing some stuff. So this is like the shop that he was doing it at. So I don't know. It looks super dope. But just speaking of clothing and homies
we gotta
out there
find
doing it.
We gotta find out how much he charges for shipping and compare notes.
Yeah, straight up. Maybe he can help us out.
Yeah.
But yeah, Saddest Faction. He's right up there too.
It's a nice brand.
Yeah,
there's a couple cool brands. Like I love seeing other people's homies brands too. You know what I mean? Like Andrew, who comes on Charlie Small Takes to do the easy money bet of the week. He always has some buddies merch, and they're always cool. Like he had one that it was a political campaign, but it was like Kobe 2020.
Oh, nice.
So like it was all like red, white, and blue, but it was sick. And I was like, okay, like that's dope. Like there's always like cool merch I like seeing, and like I feel like that stuff's like so much more like I don't know. I feel like everybody's gonna have like an H&M jacket. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of cool merch,
So,
if you were living under a rock, we came out with a winter line. We got this limited edition waffle beanie, super dope.
it's a nice beanie,
It
bro.
looks like a nice beanie. I selected this rust color and this like birch. It's like a cream, and it's just the earth. Like you, dude, it's embroidered. I don't know what the quality is like. We're going on a whim here, but hopefully it's good. I think we had somebody
And it
purchase
looks
it.
good on the models too.
It does look good on the models. So it's kind of like it looks like a legit beanie. So we're
Yeah,
hoping that that's what that is. And then we also got this limited edition fleece hoodie that looks soft.
dude, it looks so comfy.
It looks so comfortable.
Just living in that.
So
Heather
definitely,
mustard,
yeah, mustard or heather oat.
heather oat.
I kind of like the heather oat because it like got me on that like my Justin Bieber vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like really baggy.
Okay,
If I went
yeah.
really baggy on this, like maybe I'll buy an XL. Who knows?
Maybe I should have pulled trig. I mean, it is Cyber Monday,
It's
so
Cyber Monday. You could still do it. We
might
could
have to
still
pull
do
up.
it. But yeah, everybody go on bigsmalltalkspod.com. We were gonna leave these up there probably till the end of the year.
Yep.
And then they may be gone forever. They might be gone for a limited time. Who knows? But grab it while it's hot and
Yes,
while they're
sir.
in stock.
That's one thing. But the hoodies are in stock now, guys.
The hoodies are in
'cause
stock.
They were not.
Yeah.
But we got them in. I know you guys were waiting. I know all the listeners were. I know we
Yeah,
were back ordered for weeks.
Right. No, I'm for sure gonna cop one of those hoodies. I'm waiting
Yeah.
for some funds to come in, and then your boys
I
pull
like
that trick.
I like the shirts. I have one of the shirts, and the hat is dope. The khaki hat I wear a lot.
Really?
So does Andrew.
I did
Yeah.
not get a hat. I did get a shirt, but it's the off logo one.
Mhm.
So, but I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
it is what it is. You can't
it's
even
only
tell.
slightly off.
Yeah, you can't even tell. It
Yeah.
it almost looks like a creative move. Like
It was.
everybody centers their items,
Yeah.
on a shirt. Like we're gonna
Everybody
be slightly off center.
everybody asks what they're thankful for. We ask what we're not thankful for. I mean, that's just
Exactly.
what
We're
we
the
do.
big small talks.
Right.
Exactly.
I also just can't put things in the middle, I guess.
Yeah.
So
It's okay. That's all right, dude. We live
no, my
with
mom ordered it. She held it up. She's like, "Hey, the logo not supposed to be center." I was like,
Of course, it
"Mhm."
would be your mom too to like point
Yeah.
that out.
Yeah, I'm like, great. The
Yeah.
shirt from my mom.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
how'd you
speaking
think?
of things, whoa, that's crazy.
Dude,
I
were we
was
both
just
going there?
yeah, I was just gonna ask how your Thanksgiving was. You go first.
Dude, oh fuck. Okay, so I had 4 Thanksgivings, bro. It's so swollen right now. I am gravy. So I had my dad's and then my mom's and then
Uh-huh.
Sienna's mom's and then my mom wanted another one
Jeez.
because there's another side of the family. So and then we had leftovers. So I had a bunch of Thanksgiving food yesterday.
Yeah,
they made us take it home.
I just barely stopped eating Thanksgiving food today.
No, we still have more. I'm
Yeah.
just like deciding not to. I'm
Yeah.
declining.
That's what I meant.
We still have a vat of mac and cheese.
Yeah. Ooh, the mac and cheese this year, baby, was top grade tier 1 A1 sauce.
Yeah? You made it?
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I made the pumpkin pies though.
You made them.
I made the pumpkin pies. I made
Okay.
6 pumpkin pies and we made 3 batches of chocolate chip cookies. We were in the kitchen for a while.
That sounds like a long time.
It was a long time.
Did they come out pretty good?
Dude. Okay, so Erica found this chocolate chip cookie recipe online like maybe 3
Brown
years
butter?
ago.
Brown butter?
It's brown sugar. It's light brown sugar, and then they come out very thick, but they're very soft. It's almost like you're eating like cookie dough in the middle.
Okay.
Like that, like that's the vibe. She likes like soft, moist, like cookies like that.
Yeah.
And Yeah, I butchered them the first time because I was like, they're not turning golden brown on top, and then we looked on the bottom, and they're like just so burnt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so she's kind of in her bag with those now. Like this is like her third time making them,
Okay.
and dude, they're so good.
Because
And then
I've been seeing a lot of cookie recipes that you brown the butter first. So basically, you just cook the butter by itself.
Yeah.
And then the butter becomes like a nutty flavor. It's like brown, like dark butter.
Yeah.
It's like kind of nutty.
Yeah.
And that's what people were doing. So that's why I was asking, because I've been seeing it everywhere now. So I thought
we didn't brown the butter, but we did soften the butter for 40 seconds, and so it was nice and moist. But it asked for light brown sugar on top of the already regular sugar. And then we used these like milk chocolate, like larger chocolate chips that people don't usually use. You know, usually they go the Nesquik ones. We went with the what is it? The Ghirardelli's. Yeah. So
you guys are doing it right.
Yeah. And then the pumpkin pie recipe is my grandma's self-made. She developed it years ago, and she made the crust and everything. Dude, oh my god, it is so good. Yeah, I made one for work, and I made some for Erica's fam and my fam, and they're all gone.
They're just toast.
How
long do they take to make?
The pies took a while because the cookies, literally, you only put them in the oven for like 10 minutes max. Like, it's super quick. So once you have the dough made, like those ones were really fast. But the pies, the science behind it for her recipe is you have the oven preset to 425, and you bake it for 15 minutes, and then you lower the temperature to 350, and you bake them for another 40 minutes.
Okay. Did you cook all of them? You said you did 6 pies?
I did 6 pies. I did 2 at a time.
Did you do 2 at a time? Okay.
2 at a time. I did 2 at a time for the first batch, and then I was gonna do 2 at a time for the next one, but I was so tired, and I had to open the next day, so I was like, I'm putting all 4 of these babies in there. But what I did was during the 40 minutes, I switched out the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
So I just made sure that I just rotated them.
Okay. So, we were supposed to bring mac and cheese, and there was some mishaps. So we did not bring. We brought ice cream.
You should have brought crafts, dude. You should have just bit the bullet.
We were thinking about it.
That would have been funny.
Well, Sienna would have been pissed. So it was we just found whatever we needed, which was ice cream, pulled up with the vanilla bean, and that's all we contributed this year.
Hilarious. Hey,
but you know what? Mom
did it get eaten though? Did it get eaten though?
Oh, it got eaten. Oh
okay.
Yeah.
See?
And I'm eating the mac and cheese. Like it's still decent. You know what I mean? It wasn't.
So worthy. You made it, but you didn't take it.
Yeah. What happened was, so apparently with mac and cheese is you need freshly grated cheese.
Yeah.
Because she had a bunch of store-bought cheese. So that kind of like almost curdles. It becomes like grainy. So it wasn't that great. It's actually kind of better on like reheat.
Yeah.
You know, because now it's kind of firmed up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've been just chowing on that. Okay.
Hey,
well, here's a cat in the screen.
Meow.
Dude, there's no room on this desk, yet she decided to jump up here.
Yeah, it is what it is.
So I've just been chowing on mac and cheese.
I was eating mac and cheese for a good 2 days because we had turkey, but we didn't have any mashed potatoes left. And as the people have spoken, mashed potatoes is the number 1 food to eat on Thanksgiving.
That's
according to the Instagram followers of the Big Small Talks podcast.
Dude, and we were getting like 50. We were getting like 50 votes on those. We got good traction on those.
Nice. Yeah, some people were not happy with the outcomes.
No.
There was a lot of people that were messaging us.
Yeah, I said there was some Russian involvement, but look at the votes. The vote.
Yeah.
I definitely thought. What did I think? I definitely thought mac and cheese might have took the cake this year.
I didn't think that was going to take. I didn't think it was going to take on mashed potatoes. But I was surprised that mashed potatoes and mac and cheese made it to the final. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like that was kind of shocking to me. Like I would keep those in the final, but I was kind of shocked that everybody else did.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, it's the carbs. I mean, how can you go wrong with a good carb?
Right.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
And when you think of Thanksgiving, you think of mashed potatoes and gravy. Unfortunately, it was mashed potatoes and gravy in the final. So, you know what I mean? Because we put those as two separate foods,
Right.
which we
Now we
discussed in
know.
our last
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
Some people were upset that I did the succotash versus turkey, and they were like, "What matchup is this?" And I said, "It's the 116 matchup. That's how you do
Yeah.
a tournament."
Yeah.
A lot of slack on that. Got a lot of like they shouldn't be against each
Like
other.
succotash shouldn't have been 16.
No, like they thought I was just doing it straight up. But if you look at the bracket, there is a 1 seed, a good team, versus a bad team.
Right.
And then there was another one where it was like, why is this the matchup?
Yeah.
And again, that's how the cookie crumbles.
Right. Yeah.
So,
huh.
all the haters out there, they gonna keep hating, but they were voting.
Hey, they were voting. They kept coming back for more.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was a good little bracket there that we got going. Old school big small talks right there.
Oh, we're bringing more back.
Yeah,
dude. We're bringing more back. I'm gonna put them on the highlights on the Instagram, and then I'm thinking we'll have some kind of Christmas one.
We've done the Thanksgiving bracket, we've done a rom-com bracket, and we've done scary movie bracket.
I believe so.
Has it only been 3 brackets?
Yeah, I think it's been 3.
Okay.
And then I remember the one we tried to actually watch. We watched 50 First Dates.
Yeah.
And then the sound did not come out great, I think. And our camera kept dying.
No, it was that was it was just kind of a weird setup because we were watching it in the dark, like in our garage, and we like tried to set the camera up behind us so that you kind of saw the screen, but like then it was just like our shadows and like a bright screen, like the lighting wasn't good. And then like I think
the camera died like a million times.
The camera died. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was all bad. So yeah, that's in the archives.
Yeah, so we definitely have rom-coms.
Yeah.
And then I didn't add it, but hold on. I didn't add it to our what's it called?
Like highlights,
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to find the other one we did. I think you're right. I think it was horror movies.
It was horror movies. I'm pretty sure it was horror movies.
And which one won?
Good times. Good old Damietta.
Dude, it was great, dude.
Yeah, it was great while it lasted. It was short-lived, but it was
Nightmare Before Christmas took the cake.
It makes sense.
It was between that and Get Out. Honestly,
yeah, I don't want to talk about it because we're just gonna take the whole podcast on this, and we've probably already discussed it. But I think that's a fluke right there. Nightmare Before Christmas, isn't that a Christmas movie? What's the debate on that? We should ask the people that question tonight.
But it starts as a Halloween movie.
We should ask the people that question tonight. Write it down.
All right.
What is Nightmare Before Christmas? You could even tweet it out right now if you want.
No, we're gonna do it live.
Yeah, let's do it live right now. Is Nightmare Before Christmas a Halloween or Christmas movie? And then at the end of the episode, let's see how we're standing. Let's check that out at the end of the episode.
Okay.
While you're writing that down, let's see. We are gonna do. I've been taking down these little thoughts, my notes.
Heck yeah.
And last week we were talking about hair in the food. And
the hair no, dude. When you told me the nail in the food,
yeah,
that's disgusting.
My mom doesn't really listen to the podcast all too often, but every now and then she will. And she said, because I had that clip at the beginning of the thing, she was like listening to it, and she was like, "Oh my god, like that's disgusting!" Like, you know, like yada yada yada. She was like, why does it feel like I've heard this story before? And then she realized that I was talking about
it was her.
Yeah.
She started getting PTSD.
Yeah.
I like that she just took it from her. She was like, no, that wasn't me.
Right.
From her subconscious.
Right. Shout out to my mama Roach. It is her birthday today. Happy birthday.
Oh, it's her birthday?
Happy birthday. Yeah. It's her birthday today.
Dude, happy birthday, Mama Roach.
Happy birthday, Mama Roach. Looking like she's 35. Okay. All right. You ready?
I'm ready. We have it posting right now. Nightmare Before Christmas is what type of movie? Halloween or Christmas? You get 2 answers.
Right. And then
you get
and you put
2 options.
You did a voting thing, right?
Yeah, the poll.
Okay, let's do the poll, and then let's put that down till the end of the episode, and that's how we'll end the episode. We'll see where it stands, but obviously that's going to go a 24-hour window.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be an interesting one. I really want to see where people end up on that.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
So
And then with another one.
Okay, so it's obviously wrong to steal. And when you're at self-checkout at the grocery store, do you hit no bags and take a bag?
Wow. Thank you for asking me this. I do not. I'm actually anti-steal.
Anti-steal.
I'm actually.
I said it's wrong to steal. I said it's wrong to steal.
Some owners of the Saddest Faction might have some issue with that, but
yes.
Yeah, I do not do that. I know some people that maybe I live with too that do that. I'm like, we grabbed 4 bags, you put 0. They're watching us. But I do not do that. No.
Okay. So the for this specific situation, the way I thought about it was I only took 1 bag. Right, like it was 1 bag, and I legitimately wasn't going to buy a bag, like I wasn't gonna get one, but it was after I finished paying, I like looked down at all the stuff, and I was like, oh, I'm probably gonna need a bag.
So it was a mistake. It was
kind of a mistake, but that's technically stealing.
And you're not
it's 10
cents.
Walk
over and give the guy 10 cents.
Right,
like you're not gonna give him you don't have a dime on you.
There was nobody around, and I was like, you know what, like I pay for bags all the time. But I just kind of like thought like there's got to be people that are like no bags and take like 3 bags.
Yeah. No, I know people. No, I know people.
Yeah.
Dude, there's some tweets or like some TikToks where it's like when you bought a 55-inch TV and self-checkout and marked it out as a tomato. Like so stupid, dude. That part of the self-checkout is very interesting.
I feel like it's very easy to get away with like just like decreasing your total bill, you know?
Oh,
100%. Like people are technically not stealing their entire like, you know, cart, but it's way easier to like basically put that you got 1 banana instead of, you know, however, because it says weigh the bananas, right? You could literally like rip off a banana, put the 1 banana on there and pay for the 1 banana, but you got like 4 in there, you know? It's like, I don't know. I weighed it. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Half the time when they're in self-checkout line, like the workers are talking with each other. Every time I go up, they're not paying attention.
Not paying attention at all.
Who's their supervisor? No,
right.
but
they are the supervisor. They probably are the supervisor. You know what I'm saying? And they just don't care about their job anymore. So they've worked their way up. There's no room for advancement.
How many times have you been at self-checkout and it's going red because you need assistance? Nobody comes. Nobody's just like instantly there.
It ends up taking longer than if you would have just waited in line to be served by the 1 person that's working in cash. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I will say Sprouts is pretty on it. Sprouts, they're like 2 watching it.
See, but I haven't been to a Sprouts that has a self-checkout.
Oh. Well, there's one next to our house, and they are on it.
They're on it.
And they have good customers. I mean, it sucks because yes, they are watching you. I wouldn't steal. But they also have good customer service. Like he is like chatting with you.
Yeah, they're like the Starbucks or the Chick-fil-A or the In-N-Out of the grocery stores. Yeah, like they like their job. Like they're there, like, hey, how's it going? And oh, this is cute. Like, you know, like they're making like conversation with you and stuff. Yeah. But you know what's funny too is like I feel like the people that go to Sprouts because it's kind of expensive, and like for example, like it's not a good place to go if you have a family of 8, right? Because like you're gonna get the portions for 2, so you're gonna end up having to buy way more there. Like you might as well go to like Smart and Final or Costco or something like that. But the people that do go to Sprouts, it's like usually they're single. Usually they have like a pretty decent job. Like they're not like in that crazy of a rush. Like, I don't know, just the clientele, like just from like observation, like even if there's like a problem at like the cash register or whatever, it's not like, I don't know. I've never seen like a confrontation. I've never seen a confrontation at a Sprouts before.
Yeah, it's not ghetto. It's not. You go to Walmart, you know what you're going for. You know there's some shit going off at Walmart.
Yeah. Yeah, facts.
Yeah. It's just not a Walmart. It's just Sprouts.
Yeah.
And there's like Whole Foods, which is like I didn't even know what that was.
Yeah.
Like until I had gone in like Malibu. That was an entirely different.
Yeah. It's like its own little like city. It's like its own
Stratosphere.
little thing. Yeah.
Entire different stratosphere.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Whole Foods is interesting. It's like it's kind of
The
too
one in
big.
Malibu, I don't know if this is all of them, but the one in Malibu had this like hot bar section, like like the hot food section. It was insane. Like they're like fresh doing food and everything. Like I was like,
They-
okay, this place is like legit.
Yeah, they got like pizza, they got sandwiches, they got sushi, they got
Yeah,
food, they got like salad. Yeah.
yeah. But Sprouts, if you have one next to you, which you do, you work by one. The lunch sandwiches, $5.
$5
Make your
and
own
they're
sandwich,
huge and they're bomb.
dude.
100%.
It's such a good deal.
Yeah.
Except I always add like bacon and toast it and a
of
premium
course
sandwich.
ends up being
and,
$10. Yeah, ends up being $10.
Yeah.
But even their deli is really good and really reasonably priced. Like if you go get like a couple pounds of like chicken that's already like pre-marinated and stuff, like they pretty much do the work for you. You just throw that on the grill or whatever. Like it's so good and it's super cheap. Like the cool thing about Sprouts is it's a farmer's market. So if you go there on specific days, you basically just got to go to Sprouts though, like not wanting to purchase certain things. You kind of got to like just play the field a little bit because sometimes this is on discount, sometimes this is not. And so then you just kind of got to, play your cards right that day. But their produce is always really cheap. So like their vegetables, their fruit, like all that kind of stuff is usually just always pretty cheap.
You can get more groceries at Sprouts than you can like a Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is like not a real grocery store. It's like a lot of cool food, but then you still have to go to 2 more grocery stores after Trader Joe's.
It's like a world market.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? You ever been to a world market? It's like if World Market had like food. You never been to a world market?
Okay. Maybe.
It's like a bunch of there used to be one in Chino Hills. I don't know if there's one there anymore. I think it got shut down, but there's one in Brea for sure.
Okay.
But like they literally have like furniture and toys and like home goods and stuff like that, like from
like Costco.
All around the world. It's very small. It's like very small though. It's not like a Costco. It's like a store.
God,
like
I think meant and groceries.
No. What I'm saying is what I'm saying is Trader Joe's is like the grocery store portion if World Market had a grocery store. Like that's what it would be. Because it's like cool, kind of like you were saying, it's like cool items from different places and different cultures, but it's not like you can go there for toothpaste. Like, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't go there for like an essential thing.
No, like even food though, even their food items, you don't get anything. Like you're not like done for the week. You got like 2 microwavable things and like almond flour. And you're like, what am I doing with the week for this? You know what I mean? Where we just got a Costco card. I could do everything there. I could fix my tires while shopping for a jacket and getting food.
Yeah.
Costco.
Costco's on a whole nother level.
Dude, and get gas for cheap.
And get gas.
Got a jacket for $30.
Yeah. Yeah. That's another it's almost like high-end thrifting when you go clothes shopping there. Because like some days they have like a sick Nike hoodie. Some days they have Adidas sweatpants. Some days they got like some socks on sale. Sometimes they got undies. Like, like it's every time you go there though, they're smart because every time you go there for food, they know that you're like probably going to check out that aisle too. And they put it right in the middle of the store.
You're looking over. Yeah, no, it's smart.
Everywhere, everywhere you go, you're surrounding the clothes area.
Yep, and you're already paying like $150, $100 to like a year to get in or whatever. So you're already paid to get in the store.
Yep,
these guys got it. These guys got it, dude.
They got it.
But it is like the streaming service nowadays, though. Like how Sienna and I are, where we can't just go to one place. I have to go to Costco for like the bulk, Sprouts for like some vegan shit, and then Trader Joe's for like some like good frozen dinners.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're able to like break that up though, it's like, it's like at the beginning of the week to start, or like at the end of the week to start my week off, I'll go to Costco so that like I get all the bulk stuff, all the stuff I need. And then during the week when I'm kind of like on the end leg of like my Costco run, you go to Sprouts or, your Trader Joe's or whatever. So, I mean, plus let's be real, like going to the grocery store is low key a little fun. Like it
depends on the day. It depends on the day. Cause there's some days where I'm like, no, like we went.
Are you going when you're tired?
Last night was fun. No, see, like
I'm not going at night.
See, usually there's football on, and so when we're going during the day, I'm missing stuff. I have FOMO. But we went yesterday after the Rams game when they lost, so I was depressed. So like, let's go to Costco, give me
Let's go
some
spend my money.
serotonin. You know what I mean? Get some samples,
Right.
and then it was all good. Also on the Costco thing, and then we could just never talk about groceries again as a couple. As a hey, hello, we got a visitor. Is
Thief. Say hey to the thief.
You're a
Just
thief.
kidding. Just kidding.
Costco has good. Have you seen those little packet deals where you can get like Lakers tickets or like a trip?
Have you seen the gift card ones? It's like it's
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah.
it's like $100 worth of gift cards for $75.
Yeah,
Like that's a good
how does
deal.
that make sense?
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't.
I saw one. It was like trip to like this person on TikTok did a whole trip to Cabo, 2 people from Costco, and it was like $300-$400.
Yeah. No, Costco's the Wonderland, baby.
Presented by Costco.
Yeah. Costco sponsor us, the Big Small Talks. Costco. Get your Costco card today with promo code BST Talks.
Just get us a Kirkland hoodie.
Kirkland hoodie with a Kirkland bottle of tequila. We'll be good to go. I will only wear Kirkland if they sponsor this podcast. Gladly. All day.
Like, yeah.
Day.
We got. I'm gonna post this.
Post it. I will
this
wear
clip.
Kirkland socks, Kirkland boxers. I'll wear a Kirkland hoodie, Kirkland plain white tee, Kirkland flannel. Hook me up with a nice beanie. I don't really like to wear hats. This is just I took a run. I took a run with the dog, but a nice little Kirkland beanie, maybe wool, maybe a nice little wool Kirkland beanie. You got me, baby. I'll buy gas from you all the time. I don't even have a Costco card.
we would have a watermark. You don't have a Costco card?
No, Mama Roach does though, so I'd be snagging that thing every now and then. But as soon as I move out, I know that's like one of the first purchases that I'm making.
Sometimes they check. I check the picture.
I heard they're starting to like kind of crack down on that. I haven't been in a while, so
it's terrible.
It is what
you can't get alcohol for free.
You can get alcohol. Well,
I mean, not for free,
but you can get in there
without a membership.
Yeah, right. I'm telling you, dude, they're smart. The Costco might be the Disney of grocery stores.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't even know, and they're not like they could do so much more. Like, do they?
They don't want to though. They don't want
to. Do they sponsor anything?
What does Costco own? Let's see here. Well, we got 5 minutes left on this recording.
Costco start a streaming service? Just kidding.
Let's see. Oops.
Wow, what a great hoodie.
Is Costco. Oh. Let's see. Gas stations, pharmacies, optical and hearing centers, travel business.
We know that.
Vanguard Group Inc., BlackRock Inc.
BlackRock, bro. Don't get into BlackRock.
What's BlackRock?
BlackRock is like Antichrist investor group.
Oh, really?
BlackRock is, so to my knowledge, in the minimal deep dive I did, is an investor group. Wow, we're totally going to another.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's hit this up.
BlackRock owns like everything. Like they own like the entire world, basically. Like most of the companies are
What is it? BlackRock?
BlackRock, yeah, are run by BlackRock. And apparently, I think it's the CEO or the financial guy. He's always on a president's cabinet. So like the president has always like the CEO of this investor group. No, we'll have to find some like YouTube video breaking down like BlackRock.
$10 trillion in assets.
Yeah. 10 trillion.
10 trillion. They could literally get us out of. They could literally get us out of debt if they wanted to.
Yeah.
They said not
go
today.
Go BlackRock, and then, or say like what does BlackRock own, and then go to images.
What? Oops.
The CIA is going to get us.
Own list images.
Go to images.
Oh God.
No, go to Maybe not. Yeah, what just maybe just Google BlackRock and then look at images. There's one like picture that has oh right there.
Where?
Oh, you pass it. Go back.
Where?
Right
This one?
down. Nope,
This
down
one?
right. Yeah.
Owned by BlackRock. Okay, let's see, baby. Of course, it would be hosted on Twitter. Open image in new tab.
There you go. Here we
Oh,
go.
what the heck?
No, it
Oh,
opened up. It opened up.
it did?
Yeah, that one. The one that has a weird. Yeah.
I know, but I can't open it up because there we go. All right. Amazon,
The
Microsoft,
Dow,
Walmart, Dow,
Exxon,
Verizon,
Comcast, Ford, Pfizer, CNN
Uh-uh.
and Fox. CNN and Fox.
CNN and oh, they own the world, dude.
Moderna. Lowe's.
What?
Uber.
Time Warner.
They have all the competitors too.
They own
it's
Walt.
basically an investor group.
They own Walt Disney.
They basically are the main investor behind everything. Nike. There's
No
Nike. There's
way,
PayPal.
dude.
There's AT&T. There's Walmart. There's MasterCard.
Is there a
And
documentary?
then-
Is there a documentary on this about this being the Illuminati?
I've only been into like different TikTok videos. Look up BlackRock and then look up president's cabinet. Maybe it has something because there's always someone from BlackRock on the president's cabinet.
It's about presidents wrong.
Facts know about maybe that one. Facts know about BlackRock.
9 fascinating facts to know about BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager. Number 1, BlackRock oversees 10 trillion, making it the largest money manager in the world. It runs a massive technology platform that oversees at least 21.6 trillion in assets. BlackRock has hired many former government officials into senator or senior roles. No thanks.
So government officials into senior roles at a company.
Right. Barack Obama's name is listed
look at-
here.
Deese, that guy Deese,
Deese
was the advisor to President Obama. But then he was, I
Deese.
think there was one where the guy was on literally Obama and Bush. Like, didn't matter what side it was.
We're
And
about
you
to
see
be
they own.
hold up. We're about to be cut off here. We're gonna take a short break and then we'll get back into this crazy insight that just came off the dome. Big Small Talks podcast. Let's go, baby.
As I try to drop a bomb on you like that, I know you're talking about Costco and groceries, and then
Hey,
I don't even know how I got into BlackRock.
no
I
need
think
to apologize.
Costco's owned by BlackRock, and then that's why I was asking, do you know about them?
No need to apologize, Charlie, but let's get back into this list because I want the people to know this because I want to know this. Let's see. The Federal Reserve tapped BlackRock during the excuse me.
There you
last financial crisis too. Fink has been vocal on matters of climate change, urging other companies' leaders to consider the associated risk. Don't know.
See, but you're also on Insider. Like, you need like the TikTok, the YouTube, the dudes that get like that weird,
like the nitty gritty stuff.
Like, where's the Alex Jones thing on
God.
BlackRock?
All right.
But
well,
BlackRock
we'll have to
evil.
do it. We'll have to do a deep dive into this because
We'll do a whole
I'm gonna,
episode. We'll do a whole episode.
I'm literally gonna watch a documentary before I go to bed because I feel like it's somehow tied to like that Illuminati kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yep.
Like it has to.
Well,
be,
we'll do a whole BlackRock episode.
All right.
And that kind of stuff interests me, like the journalism and like
right. Yeah.
controlling
for sure.
stuff. I just today, because I was sick, so I barely worked. I just watched Spotlight again, and that's like the investigative journalism into the Catholic Church. Dude, that
is that a documentary or is that
no? It's a Oscar-winning movie. You haven't seen Spotlight?
I have not even heard of it.
Dude.
Hold on, let me look it up. Hold on, let me look it up.
Mark Ruffalo, Rachel McAdams, Michael Keaton. I know I had you at
2015.
Yep. I had you at Rachel McAdams. But it's
Stop it, dude. Stop.
It's basically them talking about all the reports of child abuse that went on in the Catholic Church.
I see. Oh,
and all the cover-ups that went involved, like who was involved, all the lawyers, and this is on a true story too. This is a true thing that happened in 2001.
true story of how Boston Globe uncovered the massive scandal of child molestation and cover up within local Catholic. I don't know how to pronounce that word.
Our Yep, we're just gonna keep going. The Catholic Church.
I'm happy it wasn't just me. I'm happy it wasn't just me.
Archdiocese.
Archdiocese. What
Something
the
like
heck
that.
does that even mean? Okay, shaking the entire Catholic Church to its core.
Yeah, it won an Oscar and everything.
Okay.
It's really good.
All right, I'll check. Maybe I'll check that out.
Talking about like some documentary getting into stuff.
Ooh,
Like this is more
I got some
Catholic
stuff
Church
to do.
oriented.
I got some homework to
Dude,
do.
I'm gonna watch
All right.
another one tonight, just like that. So, dude, I'm in whatever a conspiracy theory or like backdoor or like people trying to uncover stuff. I'm all in right now.
Yeah, I mean, when you're sick, that's what happens, huh?
Yeah, you just deep dive into stuff.
Yeah, it's like, all right, I already watched you watched all the fluffy stuff that's out, that you've been wanting to like catch up on, and you're like, all right, I'm trying to feel something now. I'm trying to question some stuff.
Sienna's gonna come home and I'm just gonna have like a chart and like lines
Right.
everywhere, like a detective.
Whiteboard. Yeah, exactly. Whiteboard and a bunch of chalk. Oh, that is funny. Oh man.
Definitely got derailed there, but
yeah, we definitely got derailed because we we were talking about Thanksgiving and then we went into grocery stores. Let's go back to holiday season real quick because you had asked me a question on whether or not I was a decorate for Christmas right after Halloween, or if I was you kind of wait and you do the Thanksgiving thing and then you go. I don't decorate at all. So yeah, I am
no Christmas spirit.
I'm such a Scrooge. I don't think it's that I'm actually a Scrooge at heart. I think it's because I don't have my own home. I think once I have my own home and my own place, and my wife is going to be the one that's like, please, can you put the lights up? Like, you know what I'm saying? I think I'll have more of that a desire to do it, especially when I have kids. Like once the kids are like, Dad, can we please put the lights up?
You and your family don't do it now?
See, my dad doesn't do it. And so if my dad doesn't do it, I'm going to have to do it. And you see how big my house is?
Yeah.
I don't want to put the lights up. I'm not trying to get like on the
see, I'm not talking about outside lights too, but like right now we just decorate our apartment.
Yeah, my mom does that. My mom does that. So I'll bring out the bins for her because we got all of our Christmas stuff in the bins in the garage. So I bring that. So she does the Thanksgiving first. Definitely thinks she's got her harvest bins. We do the harvest first because we usually have Thanksgiving at our house. After Thanksgiving, we usually take that next week to do Christmas stuff. So it's coming out.
Okay.
It's coming out. Yeah.
Yeah, we already decorated in this apartment.
Nice. It's looking
lights
cute.
Lights are a whole. Yeah, it's looking really cute. Nice. Lights are a whole nother ballpark. Yeah. But yeah, no, we always made it a thing. Like the family meets to decorate the inside, all the bins everywhere.
Yeah.
So I just am a Christmas spirit guy. Like in Elf, the sleigh can only fly. Christmas spirit, you're bringing it down.
Yeah,
you're bringing it down right now.
Yeah, I think it's just been because I'm so busy all the time, and it's not the putting it up to me that's bothersome. It's the taking it down. And I'm foreshadowing into my future of like, I'm going to have to take all this stuff down. I'm going to have to put it away, like all this stuff. And my family currently isn't all that organized in the way they have their stuff set up. So I think once I move into my own house, I have my organization. I'm cute with it. I'm, I got your own routine. I'll have my own routine and it'll be me doing it. Like it'll be fun. It'll be good. So,
okay. Follow-up question. What type of like tear down are we? Are we immediately January 1st tear down, or are we like pushing February?
Lazy. Okay. I think February is a little harsh, a little bit too far, a little bit too far. Especially like if you're doing the tree. I say if it's a real tree, I say you spent good money on it, you let that tree die. Right. But once it's starting to look like real sad out there, little Charlie Brown tree, time to go in the trash. Yeah. Time to go in the trash. Don't be crazy with it, and don't throw it in your backyard either. And let it sit over there.
A lot of guys take it to Glamis and light it on fire.
Sure,
They
do
do
your thing.
crazy
Like
fires
to
with that.
each their own, or even chop it up, make some firewood. You know what I'm saying? It probably smell real good.
That's true.
You know,
The problem is that I think the pine needles, they burn off really quickly and like a lot, I think.
start a fire in your home, dude.
Yeah, casual.
Whatever. You got mortgage insurance. You know,
Yeah, I think I'm like a second or third week of January kind of guy.
that sounds good. That's a
You
good
know what I
little
mean? Like I
happy
like
medium.
the first, like come on, like not the first. It's still
Yeah.
winter.
Yeah.
But like by like the 15th, it's like we got to get these things down.
Right. Yeah.
You
If
know
it's
what I
hitting my birthday on the 12th, you know, it's kind of, it's now time to celebrate me. You know, we're done.
That's facts.
We're done
Done with
celebrating. We're done
no more
celebrating
Jesus,
No,
no more Santa.
Jesus. No, they're out. It's
Yeah,
it's my
there's a new
time.
guy in town.
You know,
Yeah,
it's a me thing. You know, so I don't mean to
that makes
sound
sense.
I don't mean to sound high and mighty, but he did create me, so I am to be celebrated. You know what I'm saying?
No, and I see where you're going with that.
Sorry, God, don't smite me.
Yeah,
Don't smite me.
immediately our connection's not good anymore.
Yeah, straight up. All right. Well, let's see. There's one more thing that I wanted to talk about and that I'm excited about, and I
Yes.
know that you're
I'm
excited
about it.
Yeah, I know we're both excited about it. Because we've been keeping this kind of on the hush hush. I don't really think we've talked about it much on the podcast. Actually, I don't even know if we
No, I
have,
don't
to
think
be
so.
honest.
No.
But so back when we were living at the Walnut House, um, Brennan, me, Lauren, and kind of Jacob a little bit, we developed this idea for starting a record label, and it was a trial and error thing. It was the first time that we like took a snag at it, and it wasn't really like a real thing. It was more of like we paid for a DistroKid, like 10 artists account, and then we just put a name on it, and then we just started releasing music for people. And that just wasn't really something that like had any traction. We never made a logo for it. We just never really did anything with Don't Buy These Records. I think Don't Buy These Records was a foreshadowing into what we want to basically take that kind of like stance and kind of run with it, and then actually like promote it and actually do something with it.
Right.
So what we're deciding to do is basically do away with Don't Buy These Records. If you follow that page, sorry, it is no longer.
Thanks for the follow.
Yeah, thanks for the follow to the 40 people that did follow it. But what we're going to do is we're going to change the name and rebrand, and we're going to run with Big Small Records. Big Small Records is going to be under the Big Small Talks entity. And this is going to be our opportunity to basically release music that we believe in, motivate and push and encourage and help others who are, you know, struggling artists who are trying to be heard. They don't know the route, they don't know what they're doing in terms of music distribution, but they're really talented and they just need like a little bit of backing. We'll see how far this climbs, right? Like we're not trying to be Interscope Records, but we're also maybe trying to get our artists to Interscope Records. That would be dope, to be linked to an artist who at the very beginning of their artistry, you know, started off at Big Small Talks or Big Small Records. And then, you know, it's like we developed them and then we got them to that point of being able to get signed by Interscope, you know? So we'll see what happens in the future with this whole thing. But for the time being, living in the now, we are releasing my music. We are releasing my music. We're releasing some of Lauren's stuff. Yeah, so keep an eye out for that. We actually are going to be releasing one of the Missteps tunes on December 1st.
Is it one tune or is it?
It is one tune. We have one tune set to release on the 1st. That one's going to be 25. Yeah, the 1st. 25 are Sprung. That's the title. And then we also have another tune releasing, I believe, on the 19th of December. And that one's going to be Cloud Kingdom. And then I haven't set a date for the EP, but we're releasing an EP called Thanks, Miss Susie. And that's going to be 7 songs.
Miss Susie.
Yeah, shout out Miss Susie. She was our neighbor. I want to get Jacob on the podcast to maybe kind of like shed some light on kind of like how we developed the idea for the EP and kind of some of the stories that like went into making the whole thing, because we were living there for like 2 years, and all we were doing was making music for like that 2 years until like the pandemic happened, and until like kind of just some things happened to where like we weren't making music, and we really started to like work on this podcast. Pre-podcast, all we were doing was making music. And so a lot of these songs are actually, all of these songs were made during that time. So so I thought maybe just as a little teaser, we could share a little clip of that video and song, if that's cool. Let's see here. If I play this video, will you be able to hear it on your end? Do you know?
Let's try it.
Let me share my screen real quick for those listeners that are listening.
And then also for the listeners, we'll be coming out with certain things on the website and everything. So we'll keep you guys up to date. Whoa, my voice cracked. Up to date on the on everything on Big Small Records, because there should be, you know, potentially some merch, potentially its own stuff. So we'll keep everybody up to date on that.
Yeah, we're starting off slow here. We're not going to be opening up any kind of like artist inquiry or submission portal or anything like that. But I think eventually what we're going to do is we're going to basically have a section on our website where it's not only inquiries for the podcast, but it's also inquiries for the record label. And maybe what we'll do is we'll listen through some of these songs and pick out some of our favorites, and maybe we can listen to them on the podcast and stuff like that, similar to like what No Jumper does on his podcast. But yeah, we're
did he do that on his podcast?
Yeah, dude.
To my knowledge, his podcast is very different now.
Yeah. Well, now it's all about like porn stars and stuff like that, you know? Yeah. No, he used to be like on the forefront of like underground hip hop music.
That's what Sienna said.
Yeah, back when I used to listen to him, like he was like coming out with like crazy hits. Like all they would do is like go on his podcast, and then they'd blow up because he was just getting SoundCloud rappers. Yeah. So, but then he started dating a porn star, and then he just became a porn star. So, yeah. So yeah. But so this song is called 25er Sprung. We initially wrote this song in our living room, and we went on Fiverr, which is like a app on your phone where you can try to purchase like people who are specialized in a specific field. Specifically, what we were looking for was a saxophonist. So we actually hired this saxophonist from Germany. His name's Marcus, I think. But we're featuring him on this. So this is a little snippet for the people, everybody, for the first time. 25er Sprung by the Missteps on Big Small Records.
Let's go.
Can you hear it?
Nope.
No.
Can you
so anticlimactic.
Are you getting are you on Ableton?
No, it's just oops. It was just a video, like a video share.
Okay. I'll just pretend like
no, because then like, if you're not hearing
and then you
it,
just insert it.
That's hilarious. No, because if you're not listening to it, then the people aren't listening to it. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. I guess I could do that. All right. Then I will share my screen and I'll jam out to it. You're gonna fake it, but I'm actually gonna put and you can just insert the song later. Yeah, I'll insert the song.
And I'll listen to it with everybody else.
What a lame way to do it. Anyway.
It looks lit though.
Nothing's playing yet.
Oh.
Try facing the mic.
Oh, that hallway.
Music soothes the savage.
Savage beast. Music. Music soothes the savage beast. Music soothes the savage beast. Music soothes the savage beast. Music soothes the savage. See, music soothes the savage beast. Music soothes the savage. Soothes the savage. Music soothes the savage beast. Music soothes the savage beast.
Wow.
There we go.
Wow.
Just wow, right?
Amazing. Well, you know, I love the missteps. So
Yeah.
even in silence,
Even in
it's lit.
silence. Yeah. You'll have to go back on the podcast and actually listen to what you were jamming out to.
Yeah, for real. Actually, no.
Yeah.
No,
But
that's
yes.
I didn't I wasn't there at the house when you guys were doing that at that point. So that's
No.
cool to see.
Yeah, it's almost like when you came in, we stopped making music, and then that's why we had so much free time for the
Oh,
podcast.
Great.
Yeah. No, but it wasn't because you came in. It was just
It's almost like
he started working a
it's almost
bunch.
like you moving
Yeah.
moving in ruined all of our music. None of us had inspiration anymore.
Yeah, it's like as soon as you moved in, the whole vibe kind of chilled out. It was like very talk radio. So we started a podcast.
Jacob moved out, Lauren moved
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Then it was like I gotta leave too. So
Yeah. Good. Glad we're all on the same page.
yeah. No, he just started working a bunch and like I don't know.
Yeah.
It kind of dismantled naturally. It wasn't due to anybody or anything. It was just kind of I went back to school, COVID happened, Erica moved in, like there was just so many factors.
There was a lot.
And then I was working a bunch. I was working at Olive Garden and Starbucks. You know, he was, I shouldn't say he, we were all crazy alcoholics during that time. And I think what ended up happening was we all started to kind of like chill out on that, which kind of weirdly enough, like it just made you not really want to make music as often because you're like being more like sober in your decision making. You're like, well, I'm gonna be tired tomorrow. I should probably go to bed. Because dude, there was times where we'd stay up to like 4 o'clock in the morning and have to be up at like 3.
Right.
You know, it's like we getting an hour of sleep. You know, or I said that backwards. Staying up till 3 and then like, you know,
You went back in time.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. So I mean, it is what it is though. So we're basically hoping that, you know, as we release these tunes, we can kind of clean slate it and then hopefully start to just release music again. You know, I think that would be fun.
Well, the missteps, they got #1 fan right here. I love the missteps.
Yeah, the missteps.
So,
I feel like a lot of people like the misstep stuff.
Dude, I had friends reaching out to me that didn't even know you that were like, this stuff is sick.
That's funny. I just saw on our page today that we had our song used as in a movie trailer for a short film, just super randomly. Yeah. So
you don't know for who?
That's cool. It's one of Jacob's homies. So
okay,
but yeah, I don't know. It's very like I always tell Jacob, I feel like our music is like ahead of its time. Like it's gonna pop off when we die. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna be like when we die that people like somebody's gonna like grab a hold of it and be like, oh, this stuff's like really cool. Because like to me, it's like it's too musical, like it's too long for people's attention spans. Like our music is too long. Their intros are long. There's about 5 switch ups within a song. So it's like a journey to listen to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And most people are so used to like a 3-minute long song with
No switch ups.
no switch ups. It's the cut, it's the catch, it's the hook, it's the chorus, and then it's the hook again, and then it's done. You're done. So it's definitely not pop music.
Yeah.
Definitely not
No,
pop
but I
music.
think that's what makes it like interesting in its own thing. The
Yeah,
switch ups, the everything, you know what I mean? Like it was very like experimental,
very experimental.
but like it worked. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So
Yeah.
it was like experimental, but in a mainstream way.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
the best way I could describe it.
Yeah. There's a lot of like mainstream elements to it, but it was all experimental. Luna. Shout
Yeah,
out
dude.
Luna. But yeah, so we're stoked for that. We're stoked for the record label and stuff. I might be releasing some of the old A Roach stuff. Shout out A Roach.
Hey, I was gonna say that hat is dope, bro.
Yeah, this is like the OG. I never made any of these merch. This one.
That's nice merch because I have the actual Roach hat.
Yeah, the A Roach
Where
one.
it's, yeah, the
Yeah,
actual
with the
Roach
roach in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so maybe we'll be releasing some of that stuff on the Big Small Talks merch shop, for limited time. Some of the old A Roach stuff, some of the misstep stuff.
All the merch is dope on there.
Me
saying.
me and Lauren got a song coming out on, I forget the name of this record label. He actually pushed it to this one and it got picked up by a label. I'm not sure what the name of the label is. They just emailed me for like royalty stuff. But that's coming out I think in 2 weeks.
Oh, lit.
Yeah, his whole EP got picked up.
That's awesome.
Which is pretty dope. I can't find it anywhere. But yeah, so he's got an EP coming out. I think I don't know if the EP's coming out the day that they told me, or if it's our song only and then the EP's coming out later. But yeah, so that be looking out for that. That'll be under Low Row and A Roach. So
yeah. Well, let me know. We gotta post that, promote that. And I did see that that Jacob did post the EP concept art.
Yeah, he posted it already, that effer. I told him not to.
Well, he's not supposed to. Well, I couldn't put it to the story.
Because
I think he's private.
He's private. Yeah.
So you gotta send it to me now. So now the cat's out of the bag.
Yeah, now the cat. Yeah, it's called Thanks Miss Susie, and the meaning behind that is our neighbor. Her name was Miss Susie, and she had to put up with our loud noises and stuff. And she only complained on us one time for my birthday. So she was a champ.
She was dope.
She was a champ. She was super chill. She never complained, and yeah, we were homies. We would help her out and stuff, and she was cool. She was always cool. So that's the name.
We should make merch with her face on it.
Imagine, dude, we just like go stalk her and just take pictures of her face just to
we
put her
could
on some
tell her.
merch. How would we get pictures of her? We'd have to
Just ask her.
We'd have to.
No, we could just tell her like, hey, you are literally our album.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a picture of your face, and we want you to put on some t-shirts. I don't think there's a way she's gonna say no to that.
Maybe we all 5 of us, you, me, Lauren, Jacob, and Brennan, bring her like a pumpkin pie or something like that.
Right.
Hey,
she's already chill.
Yeah, she is super chill. I'll talk to Jacob. We'll see. I feel like that would be. I feel like it would be really cool for that album cover. Like that one's pretty dope. But I feel like what would be really cool is to have like an old like family photo of her as like a little girl or something. Like like a old like footage kind of deal. That would have been sick. Yeah. But yeah, so that's the title for the name, or that's the reason for the title on the EP. And then once that settles for a little bit, we actually have an acoustic EP coming out, and we're gonna call that one Damietta, and it's gonna be all the acoustic songs that we recorded there at the Damietta house.
Oh, lit. Okay.
Yeah, so that should be coming out like in March or April maybe. So
sign me up. I'm in.
Yeah, baby. Yeah,
Pre-orders.
The acoustic stuff is dope. And then it's wedding time, and then after that we're back in it. So
dude,
next year is looking like,
dude, next year's coming
snack.
Quick,
bro. I'm about to be 30 in January.
That's insane.
I know, dude. It's rough.
Well, and to think about it too, like, so I had Thanksgiving. Next week I have 4 or 5 Christmas parties. I don't know how that worked out. I have a work Christmas party, a potluck. Then the district, we're going to a yacht party. for our Christmas party.
Nice.
Insane.
Hell yeah.
Sienna's Christmas party, and then 2 buddies' Christmas parties. And then the following week, Hawaii. Following week, Christmas and New Year's, and my year's done.
Dang. You are going out with a bang, my friend.
Apparently, dude.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Good for you.
Also want to update everybody on the night before Christmas poll.
Oh yeah, let's end it. Let's end it with that.
So
where are we at?
Wow, this is happening live. Okay. So it was 50-50.
No way. I can
It was 50-50. It is now 56-44 Halloween, 10-8. The votes are 10-8 pro Halloween.
Pro Halloween?
Which would be against what you thought. Because it won best Halloween movie.
I just made it 53-47. I put that it's Christmas.
There you go. It is now, let's see, let's get you in here. It is now 10-9. I mean, it's tied ball.
It's super tight.
That
is funny.
When you think about it, it actually, yeah. It's one of those border ones, and so we might have to redo a Halloween bracket next year.
Let's do a Christmas one.
No, I'm gonna do a Christmas one.
Okay, for sure.
But I'm saying we'll have to redo a Halloween one because now there's some good movies that came out.
Let me see who I like out of these votes. Let's see. Let me see who I'm friends with. Let's see. Shout out Lena. Shout out Drew Maggs. Shout out Jeffrey Cruz. Shout out Momsy. Shout out Destiny Yellow Thunder. Shout out Ty Leo. That's my boy. We're gonna get him on the podcast soon. Brent Aton, Jamie, and myself. Let me see.
Good group right there.
Let me see who I don't like.
You don't dislike
I'm
Justin
breaking up with my
Conrad?
fiance. Breaking up with my fiance. My cousin is no longer in my groomsmen party.
My cousin's there too.
I don't like your cousin Ethan. Anissa can't even pronounce her last name. I don't like her very much. Erica with 3 A's, don't like you very much. Connor Mora, you can leave. Miranda Ann, bye. Justin Conrad, you're never coming back on the podcast again. And
no,
I'm just kidding, everybody. I'm just kidding. All love. But you guys.
No, but this is close. This is big time here.
You said no.
I was like, come on. We love Justin here.
No, all jokes. We're all joking here.
We gotta get him back.
Super close.
He's got a whole production studio.
Straight up. Yeah, we got to get some of our homies back up in here. But yeah, that's a good question because that is, you could tell it's just so split, you know?
It is. Well,
some people are like, it's definitely Christmas, and some people are like, it's definitely Halloween.
It is for probably November 1st. It is from Halloween to Christmas. It is for November 1st to,
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Transition all of us.
Yeah.
No, that's a great question, dude.
All right. We got 9 minutes left here. Let's end it so we don't go over an hour and 30 minutes. You want to leave the people with any final thoughts?
Wow. Okay. Costco's great. Look up BlackRock and everything that's going on with BlackRock. Mm-hmm. Watch Spotlight and see how crazy the Catholic Church was in the early 2000s. That's nuts. And go like, subscribe, and buy shit from our store.
Gang. You heard it here first and last, and probably again and again and again, because that's what we do here. We self-promote. We do this all ourselves. We truly appreciate your support. Always keep an ear out for the Missteps new single coming out December 1st, 2022. Thanks for tuning in. As always, Lil Rochi, Chuck Nasty.
We out.
Peace, everybody.